What's going on, America? YouTube. Once again, welcome to the mad mind of Stephen Kelly. So, sorry about that. The video I made last night about the Russian spy ship, Thomas chimed in. Thank you, Thomas, for your comments. I appreciate that. I understand that you're a Trump supporter, and I don't hate you for that. I really don't. I think you've made a mistake. I certainly think you guys have made a major mistake. And the things that are going on in the White House bear out the fact that you guys made a mistake. So let's talk about that Russian spy ship. As it turns out, I had to do a little research. Okay, those are international waters. Thank you for that. However, 30 miles off the coast of the United States, that's a little bit too close for me. And I think that's a little bit too close for a lot of American people. That's just too fucking close, Thomas. And why now, Thomas? Have you thought about that? Why now to pull some shit like that? Why now? Okay, so you have two members of Trump's cabinet who have been fired for screwing around with the Russians. One of them lied and said he didn't talk to them. And it was found out that he's been talking to them. Right? So two guys gone because of the dealings with Russia. Why won't Trump release his taxes, right? Why won't he do that? Why is he the only president in recent history that is soft on Russia? Now, you can blame Obama for the problems that you guys are having right now all you want. But you got bigger problems than Obama, Thomas. You got a raving fucking lunatic in the White House. So, let's take that point a little further. So he's trying to find the Secretary of, National Security Secretary? So he calls on this one retired general, and the dude turns him down. Now, originally, the admiral said that it was about family and money. As it turns out, his friends talked to the news media. As it turns out, he said, I don't want no part of that shit sandwich. That's what it is, Thomas. It's insanity up there. Did you watch Trump's press conference? What did you get out of that, Thomas? Because all I got was an old man talking a whole bunch of shit without the fucking backbone to back it up. And half the shit he was talking about, he was wrong. Oh, I got the largest electoral college. Obama had a larger electoral college than he did. Obama had 4 something. You know, I mean, the dude's insane, Thomas. He's insane. You guys have made a bad mistake. Seriously. And if you're talking about World War III, Thomas, your president, because he's not my president. No. I reject everything about him. I reject everything about his administration. He's not my president. He can lead you, Thomas, but he cannot lead me. Nope. He can have your kids, Thomas, but he cannot have mine. No. Nope. So, your president All he did yesterday was a bunch of tough talk. That's all he did. Fake news. It's fake news. You're fake news. Come on, man, seriously? So, back to the Russian spy ship. Why now, Thomas? Why did they pick now to back out of the nuclear arms treaty that is set to end, I believe, at the end of this month? Why did the Russians back out of that? Why are the Russians choosing now to be even more aggressive in Crimea and places like that? Why are they choosing now to do that? There's a reason. Because not only is Trump an idiot, Thomas, but like I said, he's a punk. Right? And if you remember, there were some commercials that were coming out that were anti-Trump commercials. And one of the actors, Robert De Niro, he said it. And Robert would know. They're from the same place, basically, New York. Robert would know. He called him a punk, because that's what he is. He's getting ready to get you guys killed, Thomas. Behind that tough talk, he's getting ready to get you guys killed. And you're going to go, USA, USA, USA. And you're going to run off to wherever he sends your asses, Thomas. And you're all going to die. USA, USA, man, fuck that. I will not die behind a president like this. And I'll tell you what, Thomas. If he's so good, you do know that there are Republicans that are looking at him like, dog, it's about time for you to go. The only reason why the majority of the Republicans are putting up with his dumb ass is because they know that he'll sign whatever they put on his desk. He'll sign it. That's the only reason. And when they're done using him, Thomas, they are going to kick him to the curb. You do know that, right? Thomas, this man is an illegitimate president. Yes, he won the electoral college, Thomas. But he lost the popular vote, and that's the most important one. He lost the popular vote by 3 million. You know what that means, Thomas? That means he does not have the hearts and minds of his own people. He doesn't have the hearts and minds of the American people, Thomas. We don't want him. You guys do, but you're a small majority. In 8 years, he's not going to be there in 8 years, Thomas. You know that in your heart. You know that. You've got to know that. He's not even going to last 4, Thomas. When you piss off people like Lindsey Graham, John McCain, when you piss those are 2 of the most powerful Republicans on the Hill, dog. You don't piss those 2 guys off. You don't do that. Especially what he said about John McCain. You don't think John McCain is a hero? Have you ever been tortured? I can't imagine. I can't imagine, Thomas. I wouldn't know what that is, man. But to have lived through something like that, and his body bears the scars of the abuse that he took, and to have a fucking idiot like Donald Trump talk shit on him. Wow, man. And you think he's going to last 4 years? No, he's not, Thomas. No. So you better enjoy your you better enjoy your fucking president while you can. Because in a few, we're going to send his ass back to Trump Tower. One thing, Thomas. Obama may have bailed out America. But the Russians bailed out Trump. The dude can't even fucking read, man. What the fuck? He can't even fucking read. Are you serious? He's functionally illiterate, Thomas. He's functionally fucking illiterate. Everybody knows that except you Trump guys. You don't give a fuck. You can't just screw over the whole country, man, because you're feeling a certain kind of way. You can't do that. Well, you did, but it is what it is. And once again, man, do I hate you? No, I don't. You voted with your heart, man. That's cool. I don't have a problem with that. But don't you fucking dare try to justify that motherfucker to me. Don't you dare. Don't you fucking dare. He's standing up on the motherfucking public. He doesn't even know who the fucking Congressional Black Caucus is. Black Caucus. He doesn't even know who they are. Set up a meeting. You're talking to a fucking reporter, you asshole. And then, like, every president before him always met with these guys. Not this idiot. And he says he's not a racist. Really? Really? He may not be a racist to you guys, because of where you live, of course, and the things you believe. But the truth of the matter, Thomas, is, oh yes, he's very much a racist. He's a bigot and a racist. He's a sexist pig. He's a sexist, fucking racist, bigoted pig, Thomas. So you can believe in him if you want to. And when he calls for your children, if you're old enough and you got them, and they're old enough to join the military, you'll put them in that uniform and you'll send them over to Syria. And they'll die. But I'm letting you know right now, Thomas, and I've said this in previous videos, man, I am a patriot. If this country needed me, I'm 50-some years old, dog. If this country needed me, I would go fight. If this country needed my son, I would send him. But not under a Trump administration. I will not. Fuck Trump, man. Y'all motherfuckers better wake up, dog. Seriously. This man is a danger to this nation. The Russians have him in his back pocket. And you know what? And you know what? I'm going to tell you something else, Thomas. It ain't going to be long before we find out the truth. It ain't going to be long. Treasonous Trump. And me personally, if convicted of treason, he should face the punishment for that. And you know what that is, Thomas, don't you? It's the firing squad, dog. That's what they do with traitors. They put them on a firing squad and they shoot their asses. Yes, he should be shot. If he's found guilty of treason, he should be shot. So once again, man, I'm going to chill out. Thank you for your comments. I welcome your future comments. It's all good, man. We as Americans, even though we disagree, we do need to talk. Definitely. And I don't care if you're white, black, Hispanic, yellow, pink, purple. I don't give a fuck. I don't care. We need to talk. We need to stop all this bullshit and we need to talk. Fuck the color of your skin. That means nothing. It means nothing. Ronald Reagan said it best, and I'ma shut up. He said if an alien species came down here and commenced to destroying the planet Earth, how quickly our petty problems would disappear. You feel me? You heard? Peace.